guys, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. It is Dumbing Debt Friday where I answer your questions. So if you have a question or a money win for me, please leave it down below in the comments and I'll be sure to answer in an upcoming video. I am a little bit behind in the questions, so it may take a couple weeks or a month to get your question, but promise you I have it and I will be answering it. So I'm going to dig right in and wait until you stay to the end. I have some really good money wins this week. First one is from Tier Bless 1020, and they ask, what are sinking funds? Great question. So sinking funds are funds that you set aside, typically in a bank account, where you're setting aside a certain amount each month to pay for a future expense. For instance, Christmas. We all know Christmas is on December 25th each year. So set aside $25, $100 a month into your Christmas fund so that Thanksgiving doesn't come and you're like, oh crap, Christmas is next month. You've known it was next month all along. So putting money aside each month can really help you fund it, and that way you're not going into debt. That way you're not going into putting stuff on credit cards when Christmas comes. We put, I think it's like $30 a month into Christmas. And also it's great. I've already bought Christmas presents. So as I get stuff, find stuff in the store or find stuff on sale, I'll buy it throughout the year because I have money in there. And then I feel like it just makes it more special. When you see something and you're like, oh my gosh, my mother-in-law would love that. Versus the week before Christmas, all right, what are we gonna get them? What are we gonna do? What can we get made really quickly? And it's just not as sincere and not as fun. I am a gift giver. I love giving gifts. It's one of my love languages. And it's just so fun for me picking out gifts and just thinking, oh my gosh, they're gonna love this. This is so them. This is so their personality. I just love it. I also have two videos that I will link it down below for you guys on sinking funds, where I show you my sinking funds. I show you how to do them in a really, really simple way and how I stay organized with them. Next one is from my girl Bonnie, and she says, I spend too much on groceries. We have a family of 5. I buy snacks for the kids' fiance, and that is on top of breakfast and dinner. One thing that helps, my kids are eligible for free lunches. They always complain about the school food though, so that is major mom guilt. Oh, that's tough. And to be honest, I'm surprised that they don't like the school food. To us, it was a major treat to be able to buy food at school. My mom was the opposite. She wanted us to bring lunch to save money, but we always wanted hot lunches because that's what our friends got, and it was just such a treat to be able to buy school food and go through the line. It was just so much fun. But if your kids, they do hot lunches if you get it for free, so that's obviously going to save more money. But maybe once a month or once a week, let them bring lunch, and just cut back that way. So I'm not saying bring lunch every day where you're missing out on the opportunity to get the free lunches, but maybe once a week. Or if they get some certain grades, or like 6 A's, or on the report card if they get all A's and B's or something like that, use it as a reward system to bring lunch. Or once a week, once a month, whatever it is, but use it to your advantage. But definitely, have them work for that and use it as a treat. Lona says, hi Kelly, I graduated college in 2009 with my bachelor's degree. I'm starting thinking about completing either some sort of certification or master's degree in order to make a higher salary. Currently, I'm not happy with my salary and I find myself struggling and not being able to save much. I'm in my 30s and definitely want to get a house one day. I don't have funds to get my master's, so I need to take out a loan. I don't have any other loans. My parents fully supported me through college. Do you think this is a good idea or too risky to get into debt? My boyfriend has his master's degree, is making a much higher salary, and I think it's capable of doing that as well. Thank you for your help. So, couple things on this. First, see if your job would even give you a higher salary. I know that my job, people have gotten their masters and different things while they've worked there, while they've been employed. They don't get any type of raise. My job is just like, awesome, thank you. You're, more beneficial to you, but here's a high five, and they don't give them any extra raise. Some companies do. Some companies will give like a 3 or 5% raise if you get your master's or higher education. Some companies have tuition reimbursement. I think my company gives you $2,000 a year for tuition reimbursement, which is great for people, but they still have to cash forward or go into debt for it. I would not recommend taking out loans for it. You are debt free. That is such a blessing. And if you've never been in debt, you don't really know how the debt weighs on you. And I don't want that to come off the wrong way, but it sounds like your parents helped cash flow your college, so you don't have that weight of the student loans. You don't remember how it felt. Now, it's not fun. It's not fun being a slave to the lender. It's not fun having that weight on your shoulders of, you know, what happens if you get your master's and you can't pay the loans? What happens if you don't get a better job and you have to, you know, pay the loans back and you're not making enough to pay it or pay extra? So if you want to do it, definitely cash flow it, but also do some research. Look for jobs that you're able to work without having higher education. You know, maybe look for something else in your field or explore outside your field. I only have my associate's degree and I make pretty decent money. Jamie doesn't have his bachelor's degree either, and he makes about $70,000 a year. So, you know, it's definitely possible to get a really good job without a degree nowadays, or online courses. Save up and pay course by course, and when you save up enough, you know, pay for that course and then maybe take a semester off and save up again and do it that way. That's another great option that a lot of people don't think about when you're wanting to cash flow college. Next question is from Andy CFR, and he says, "Hi Kelly, I just noticed the rent on your budget. Do you both have any plans on getting your own place, therefore a mortgage, and to tell you to get out of the rent trap? Also, it seems like you allow Jamie far too much money a month with his pocket money, especially eating out. Sort him out, haha." So Jamie and I, we just got married a year ago. It's gonna be a year next month, and we cash flowed our wedding. We moved in together after our wedding. We didn't move in ahead of time, and we really wanted to just spend this time together without searching for a house or building a house. We actually want to build. So it's going to take a lot of money with the down payment and just building costs and all of that. We didn't want to rush it. And also school zones, you know, that's a really big thing. Here in Florida, schools are terrible. And you can, you know, go one school down the street, so much better than another, and you just really have to look at that. Yeah, we don't want kids now, but 10 years down the road, we are going to have a couple kids in school. So it's something that we need to think about. And also just learning how to settle in and live together. It was such a big change for both of us that we didn't want the stress of, you know, house shopping on top of that. So right now we're just kind of taking it easy, and we are cash flowing a car for me. And then after that, we're gonna start cash flowing a little bit more aggressively, a down payment, but we're not in any rush. You know, we probably won't for 3 to 5 years. Also depending on what the market's doing. I kind of think that the market's gonna go down again soon. So I don't want to buy at this time where it's so high. I'd rather wait a couple years where we can do that. And then also for the eating out, I actually did a whole video on why my husband has an unlimited eating out budget. It's actually gone down a lot now, but it was a lot higher when we first got married, so I will have that video linked for you. Next question is Phobed Out? I know I'm saying that wrong. They said, "Not sure if you addressed this in previous videos, but how do you keep track of online spending used in cash? My wife and I mostly buy things from Amazon." So I have a little bank that I call it for my cash envelopes. So I take out money for the whole month, and then when I put my stuff on cash envelopes, I only fill it for 2 weeks at a time. So I fill my cash envelopes twice a month, and then if I buy something from Amazon or anything, I just take the money out of my wallet and add it to that bank, so that when I'm using my wallet, it's still just the same amount that's in there. And say I have $50 for cash envelopes for the first 2 weeks of the month, and I spent, I don't know, $30 on Amazon, I would take $30 and put it back in the bank, and then I would just have $20 remaining in my wallet. So I hope that answers your question. All right, money wins. I'm sorry guys, I'm feeling under the weather, quite bad. And talking is putting a lot of stress on my voice, and I feel a coughing attack coming on, so I'm trying to avoid it. All right, money wins time. First one is from Ali Bopper 199, and it says, "I'm debt free. I still can't believe it took me over 6 years, but I did it." Ali, that is so incredible. I'm so proud of you. Internet high five. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welcome to the debt free club. That is incredible. I'm so proud of you. And Donna Watson says, love your home decor. Mine is the same style. My husband just started our debt snowball this month and paid off our smallest debt. That's awesome. I am so focused to get out of debt. I've been working an extra job and also started selling my craft supplies inventory to Stash. I don't know what that is. On a web store similar to eBay. I'm so glad I have found this community. I have been watching YouTube videos all day, every day. That is so awesome. I am so happy for you, Donna. That is incredible. Awesome, awesome job, Allie and Donna. So guys, if you have a money win, please leave it down below, or a Knowing Debt Friday question, leave it down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer it in an upcoming video. All right guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.